Yeah. So the present moment is the key, the portal, the continuous and infinite reminder of the infinite of our inner being. And I feel so grateful and amazed whenever I remember that. Because even if I consider myself, okay, that's an ego thing. We don't have to perceive ourselves in any stated version. But I often feel like I want to follow the inner guidance and the inner alignment and the light in the compass that points us within and points us towards the source of infinity and everything. But even so, being so conditioned throughout the years and years and years and years, and living in this fast-paced society, it is easy to lose connection with that. It is easy to lose connection with our inner selves, with our higher selves, with our true selves, whatever name we give it. But when we lose that connection, that's when we feel lost. That's when we feel all the impact of the collective concepts constructed by masses of egos throughout the history, like psychological time and all the musts, and I really have experienced that lately. And the paradox for me anyway is that I have been it all started with me being super excited with the things that I'm really engaged with creating right now and am manifesting. Uh, but not being aware enough, not being conscious enough, not focus my attention enough to the portal of the present moment, the ego is getting the best of me. I am, floating away into a lot of directions that can feel good in the moment, like eating candy. It feels incredible, but once you're done with it, you crave the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And what I really want to say with that kind of metaphor is that it's wonderful to feel good, obviously, and it's wonderful to chasing our dreams. We don't have to chase them, we manifest them, but to live our dreams. But when I've said this I've said this 100 times, that when we feel like fulfilling some kind of goal or dream is what will make us happy, we are following the false guidance of the ego, because the only happiness there ever will be, that will be immortal and infinite, is the one that comes from the infinite being, the infinite creator. Uh, where was I going with this? Yeah, what I thought about was even even me, but being aware of this, yet I found myself the last couple of weeks in the trap of the ego. The things that excited me when I started out, all the moments of being in alignment with my inner desire to create, spirit's desire to express, and losing myself in this flow state. When that turned into a stress, and I fell into the trap of wanting to apply time. And I started to focus more on achieve things and engage with what I was doing. I found myself hitting that wall again, and I just felt, okay, I need a couple of days to just pause all these wonderful creative stuff. And it really, it doesn't feel good, because I still want to create. I want to create it to create. But I also realized that if I can't be happy about it in the moment, then it's just a false concept of feeling excitement and happiness. So I kind of forced myself to find that calmness and serenity, knowing that it is already mine, even if I'm not working towards it in the specific moment. So why I mention this to you is because I want you to recognize this trap whenever it sucks you in, and most importantly, most valuably, not to feel discouraged when it does. I would say if it does, but when it does. And if it never does, I mean, congratulations to you. But never ever let a so-called misguidance or taking the wrong turn or falling back into old patterns, never let that discourage you. Because if you let it, that is just a creation of the ego. Whatever negative emotion you feel regarding anything, yourself, or any, that is just a projection of your ego. And I love this saying, let your ego die. And this has become like a little mantra, not because it contains any truth, but it points me to something. It points me towards a source of infinite dimensions and possibilities, that we can let our ego die again and again and again and again whenever we find ourselves in a situation where we might feel embarrassed, or why did I do it, or why did I do that, or oh no. Let the ego die. Let the present moment be the illuminating God, if you will, to dissolve that pattern of yours, that old programs operating just your vehicle, because you are not your vehicle. You have maybe just bad programs installed that hijacks your computer from time to time. Let that die. Yeah. And I will soon wrap this up. I will mention this. This is something that I'm going to create my next video about. It's about duality, and how duality actually is just another concept, an illusion that only makes sense, if it ever does, but only makes sense in the physical dimension. And if that is something that you would be interested in to explore further, make sure to watch this video next. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this kind of content, consider to subscribe. See you in the next video.